Hello everybody, welcome back to my Let's Play The Witcher 3. This is Arcade Greg here, along with Geralt. Today's agenda, well, first and foremost, we'll be heading to Corvo, Bianco, and we will be looking into setting up our new home there, whatever that all entails, since Geralt asked if he needed a place with a laboratory and whatnot, so we'll be looking into that. Before we do that though, I am going to look here within the warehouse that we were at, see if there's any type of material to pick up in here worth reading or anything like that. I also want to trace back our steps to where Geralt was in pursuit of Detloff there, and came across right there and into here. I want to trace our way back to the greenhouse and see if we can pick up the rabbit mask that, are you serious? Do not go back in? Okay, might be. The rabbit mask that the knight was wearing. Milton. Oh, don't need a torch. As we'll look through this warehouse access, see if we find anything to read, and pause the video if you'd like to read through these things. Alright. Yeah, because it seems like to me that there might be notes or things up above, but I don't know. I don't know for sure. Very nice. We will be changing up our gear as we were doing in the first game, in the base game as well. So we got some right over there. Make your way over there, girl, without falling, please. There we go. A love letter. Your Albert. Is there anything else above here? Looks like there might be something over on that side, huh? Maybe. Is there a way up there? Or am I tripping? It's pretty freaking dark in this room, I'll tell you. I'm not seeing a way up there, but there's enough walkway up there that makes me believe that there is. You can't. Geralt can't make that leap, can he? I don't think so. Seems like a pretty far leap. Yeah, to actually land that, I don't know. Oh, alright, we can make it. Nice bit of athleticism there, girl. Come on, man. Was I completely misreading it? There was nothing over here. Oh boy. Oh well. I don't see if there's anything else other than that. Right? Okay. Bravo. About that door. Now this one. Okay. Our way across. Yeah, it was pretty badass scene though. Some girls pursuing him and
Patrolling
jumping
an
under,
empty stomach. Oh, dreadful.
under that, what is that mask from right up here? Yeah, rides it over. Yeah, that was pretty badass, girl.
Patrolling on an empty stomach. Oh, dreadful.
Sir, to pair up, pair in,
Dreadful,
right?
sir, dreadful.
Oh my.
My word. That's where that lady was with the last ring. Where was the greenhouse exactly? Is it right over here? Yep. And there you go. I may don it at some point when we're doing exploring, so Geralt won't just rock the jackass ears and the glasses. He might wear the rabbit one day and run around looking ridiculous in that way. Okay, so we've done that part. Now we are gonna head to, let's say, the Corvo Bianco, which is, of course, right up that way. I did also kind of want to look at, boy, a possible place um, where is it? Where Delacroix was killed at. I think it is close by. So I think Geralt can make a comment on the scene there. That there's blood and whatnot that's been. Probably be careful picking stuff up around here, as we saw last time. Had to read something when we're ready to fight over it. How do we quick way? You got this, Geralt. I need to mark it on my map so we can
Fair folk,
spot it a lot easier.
recommended you stay in your homes after dark.
Okay, head around.
Don't
Do that
crowd
there.
around.
Kind of thinking we'll wait till daylight. Well, I mean, it seems that daylight's not that far off, but yeah, it's not. But we'll give it a couple hours here. I don't really want to venture too much here into the city just yet. We'll certainly be doing that, and plenty of it.
I'm
But
glad to see her illustrious grace summon such a professional.
why, thank you. Nice to be appreciated.
Sir! Sir! A letter for you, sir!
Letter? Who from?
Can't rightly say, sir. I was just to deliver it.
Waiting his tip. And yeah, this counts as a check towards with the Lady of the Lake. Is I believe it's just generosity, even though it's only $5, but generosity of spirit. There you go.
Here. And thanks.
No, sir. Thank you. And I truly hope I'll be of service again.
Dearest.
I suspect weighty affairs, rather than merely the wine festival, have drawn you to Toussaint. Perhaps you'll find time to probe a certain matter in spite of this. I recently came across the mention of one Professor Moreau, a scholar in Beauclair, who conducted research into Witcher mutations. Though the details are rather murky, as is the location of the scholar's laboratory, his journal could contain more information. It lies buried with him in his tomb. I enclose a map I found in the book I happened upon. Though less than completely legible, I trust it will prove useful nonetheless. I felt this matter could prove of some importance to you, thus I dispatched this letter without delay. Whatever you decide, please take exceedingly good care of yourself. Your Yen.
A professor who studied Witcher mutations. Might actually be worth looking into.
Oh, it is. I know we already have those powers, but it's still definitely, we will pursue it just to carry out that quest and show off that that bit of content. Pause the video if you'd like to read through it. And it does change if if you're in a relationship with Yen or not. There about her tone, obviously much more loving when you're in a relationship with her. We'll find a way to get quickly out of town though, and make our way from the outskirts. As I say, we'll be doing our exploring here later. And here I go, going through all the main fair. Okay, I need to head to my right.
The air here One is never hungover.
Pardon me, coming through. Excuse me.
Life soils one's imagination.
It's such a beautiful city, man. Absolutely spectacular place. Continue straight. We probably could get out of town quickly if we head to the
Was
left.
spekle biota. Man's root verlassen is the brain of all evil.
Coin for a medal.
We'll be having dealings within there as well. Very soon.
Ever seen a true berry?
Of course, here
Quite the fragrant whiff.
in the cemetery, we'll have things to be doing in it as well. Okay. Hop the fence, girl. Good man. Of course, man. We will be looking into the wine wars mission as well. I know some people don't really like it. There's a lot of sameness of what you got to do in a lot of it, but I enjoy it. I like that quest.
Say no, the Duke of Death, the Duke of
My
Death,
brother gave me a soul. I named it Bianco.
Trying to avoid population. I may have girl. If I could probably live anywhere so far in the places we've ever seen in the Witcher universe, this would be it. Man. I mean, there's so much danger within these lands, right? But so spectacular.
Oh my!
Of course, here we'll be eventually finding a body that's been pushed out. It's down and around this area. You can actually find the body too after it's happened, of course. Obviously. But, you can find it. I'll make a comment about it.
nothing to see here. Move along.
Just out of curiosity, with the name Corvo Bianco, I was struggling with to say in the last video. Kept wanting to call it Corvo Bianco. Corvo Bianco. Just out of curiosity, I looked it up, and obviously I knew from the word Bianco that it was like the Italian. So I looked up what that means, and well, it's quite close to what the words would be in Spanish.
Russians.
Cuervo Blanco, which basically means white crow. So, is there such thing as white crows? Are there albino crows? And if there are, do we actually see any here in the area? Is there a statue of a white crow or something on the property?
Oh,
Never paid attention to it, but. It's such a beautiful estate, man. And it's pretty cool that they did this for the final, expansion pack DLC and giving Geralt a lovely place to retire to. Although come The Witcher 4, I have a feeling things are going to be changed. He's not obviously the main character, not the protagonist, but I'm sure he's going to have something to do within the story at some point. in that last in the last video within the base game and during the finale, I was trying to get that dialogue with the sorceresses with Philippa and Margarita and Frangilla, and within the video stuff on it, I didn't get it during the first time I passed by them, like for whatever reason. But when I did load the quick save and ran up to it, and I didn't think I got it, I did get it. I seen it in the, later on in the playback video that in the upper portion of the video, just the subtitles. You couldn't hear them, but they were already saying it. By the time I got up there, they were done saying that part. But I did do a record a video that was kind of the just an addendum video where I did get that. And I thought it took maybe doing things in different order to get that dialogue, but as I said, you could get it without doing it. But
She's fit to wed.
the good part is I finally got it, and it's hilarious dialogue, and I'm glad I was able to capture it. It'll just be an addendum video that will play on the video right after the finale one. It'll be released the day after. Here we go. Let me get it safe. Hello, madam.
Welcome
Hello, sir.
home, sir. I am Barnabas Basil Faulty. By order of the Duchess, I shall serve you as Major Domo of Corvo Bianco. I previously served with distinction at the Nibli family manor and in Nazaire with Admiral Rompali, who, as you are certain to know, is an extraordinary demanding gentleman.
Whoa, Barnabas Basil. One thing you ought to know. I'm not your typical landed gentleman. Truth be told, this is the first real property I've ever owned.
Oh, in that case, you must leave it all to me. I shall organize, see to everything, and whip the house into order. I dare say this place will soon be the most prosperous vineyard around.
Great. Can already see I'm in good hands.
Yes, indeed. This place. Tell me more about it.
Vineyard comes across as a place with a rich history. Know who owned it before me?
Baron Rossel, who went bankrupt, forcing him to sell the estate to the Duchess. The Baron, in turn, had purchased it from Monsieur Bolius of the Headsman, a truly colorful man of Ketweni origin.
He was actually a headsman?
No, not him, but his grandfather. Indeed. Apparently, he was a common cutpurse who somehow secured for himself the post of ducal headsman in Beauclair. Went about his work with an exceptional penchant. They say he chopped off more heads than there are grapevines in the ducal vineyards. He never hesitated, not once. Never sliced unevenly, never botched a job. For his exemplary service, the Duke granted him a title and this estate. Monsieur Bolius, on the other hand, was an engineer in his younger years. Once retired, he settled here and took to producing wine. Sadly, misfortune struck and he lost his sense first of smell, then of taste. Additionally, he could not drink alcohol. His medic forbade it.
Shame that. He gave up making wine?
Not at all. He made even more of it. Began throwing wild balls to which he'd invite friends from far and wide in order to treat them to his wine and delight in the fact that at least someone could enjoy it. It's the sort of man he was, Monsieur Bolius.
Oh, why don't you show me around the ground?
Mind giving me a little tour de Corvo Bianco?
Not in the least. Follow me, please. I think it would be practical to begin on the hill. Behold, sir, your estate in all its splendor.
Amazing.
Pretty vast.
Indeed. And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details. Follow me, please.
Been a major domo all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of major domos. My father was a major domo, as was my grandfather before him, as was my great aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to major domo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path.
I've before it gets dark.
Don't mind Geralt doing his tumbling roll right in front of you, just as a first impression. That was, him showing off. Actually, you might not think so. You might think that was foolish and embarrassing, but nope, that was awesome, and you know it was awesome.
A witcher. We could use one around here. Full
Yep.
time.
So I hear.
The servants' quarters. I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasure.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays.
Yeah, indeed, thank you. Couldn't imagine having such a place and having help at your demand like that. That would be a very odd experience for me coming from working class family.
Baron Rossel ordered the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now either.
Yeah, it's so freaking beautiful, man. Oh, just on our peacock there.
Down below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Have to try it one of these days.
Yep. I looked up about peacock because I say I've never seen one in person before. They actually are, from what I'm reading, they're not native to anywhere in the U.S. It doesn't sound like that. They are still present in California, Texas, and Florida, but they've been escaped basically, and then they bred, and so now they're here. But they aren't native to this land. But they are out and about in the wild now.
Diddly slips. My back aches something horrid.
Nice well.
Oh, I get it.
Picturesque.
Yes,
I know what you mean.
though it ran dry long ago. During the raucous feasts Master Bolius held, he would order it filled with wine. There's a tale about a guest attending a Bolius ball for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Lebioda.
Oh, well. That's good, though. He found a hope out of despair. Got a new lease on life. So.
Monsieur Bolius' wife Nina kept a garden here. A supremely lovely place it was.
Bit neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory, and once again planting it with herbs and other vegetation.
We will. Take care of that. I'm gonna spruce this whole place up. Make it shine like new.
Madame Nina planted diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
I can't remember. I've heard people say his name, Barnabas Basil, is an homage to. I can't remember why. I'll have to look into that.
Yes, I should. If I only could, I truly would.
Get your stables for Roach.
I work from dawn to dusk's last light. Then Give my wife a good long night.
Oh, you're living a good, productive life, sounds like, bud. Right on. Enjoy.
This served as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work, and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
My stomach growls like an angry wolf.
The cellars, voila. During Monsieur Bolis's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess which...
I made while fighting the Bruxa. Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
Later on, we'll be able to put. Well, we already have something that we can leave there, it seems. Voila. That might be because we're in New Game Plus, but our girl already has that. So.
As you can see, the facade is, how to put it, slightly stained. But one cannot deny it, a certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
And welcome inside. On the left is the master bedroom. On the right, the dining hall and kitchen. Upstairs, you shall find the guest room, currently used for storage.
Not a bad idea.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. Yet I believe we will, together, devise some innovative arrangements. A few paintings, for instance, would breathe new life into the abode immediately. With that, sir, you've seen the full lay of the land. Corvo Bianco is a beautiful estate. Though one must admit, time has taken its toll. Forgive me for being forward, but if you were to choose to invest a small sum towards its beautification, consider me at your service on the matter.
Think I'll take you up on that. Be sure to come and see you if I decide to do any remodeling.
Oh, we will. So yeah, we've already done that. I think we should do some renovating.
Mentioned the place could stand to be spruced up.
Oh, most decidedly, sir. The question is where you would like to begin this rejuvenation.
I think we should do some work on the house first.
Been thinking about the outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some patching.
If I might dare to make a suggestion, why not start with a general renovation? I once oversaw such work at Admiral Rompelli's summer residence. The effects were simply breathtaking. Not only did the residence positively sparkle afterwards, but we also made room to display the Admiral's armor and weapons, of which he was a passionate collector.
Yep. Yeah. Give us sprucing up.
It's in your hands then. Make the place shine.
I shall get to work immediately. Within a day's passing, I shall have sent for the crew which rebuffed the Admiral's residence. They are the finest specialists around. Highly skilled at what they do, it shall not take them too long, I wager. 2 days after they begin, your eyes will behold your residence in its refurbished, rejuvenated, beautified state. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Well, we'll do, while that's also happening, we'll see if we can get something done with the grounds.
Got these spacious grounds. But maybe it's time to make them more, useful.
Oh, yes, we certainly should. The way I see things, given your trade, sir, you would be wise to put in a grindstone and an armorer's table. A good way to start things off, don't you think?
Most definitely. All right. We'll get both of those.
My armor needs work from time to time. You know, oil this, reinforce that. Could use a decent work table where I could do all that.
Admiral Rompelli once hired a specialist who made the finest armorer's tables this side of the Yaruga. I will contact him at once.
Very good. $1,000 it is.
Good. Order me up a table like that.
Immediately, sir. I expect it will take at most 1 day to arrive. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Well, I could use a grindstone as well to sharpen my swords.
In my trade, my blades get dull pretty quick. Could use a grindstone, professional grade.
Of course. No one would consider that an unnecessary extravagance, I would wager.
All right, $1,000.
Then send out for one, please. A high-quality stone to be set up in the yard.
Of course. I shall send a runner to town at once. I believe you shall be grinding to your heart's content by tomorrow. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
That'll do it for now. Well, we'll see if we can speak to him on any other topics.
Know what? Changed my mind. Not in the mood to talk about redecoration today. But I wanted to ask you something else.
I shall be glad to answer your every question, sir.
No, I guess that'll do for now. I do like later on when we could keep playing Gwent against him without you know, don't matter, you can wager or not, but you can just someone to play Gwent against constantly. So I on many of my games after I've beaten it, I have a save file where I'm standing right in front of him and I can just come in and to play Gwent whenever I feel like. And of course he plays as any of the decks. He'll play Skelliger or any other Nilfgaard. It don't matter, but so he's good to practice against. Good if you just feel like playing.
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
All right, so yeah, we'll be like often when I am playing and I'm not let's playing, I will just go ahead and go out there and meditate a day and then come back and I'll just keep doing that, get it all done like right away. We may eventually kind of get to where I'll speed the process up a bit, but for now it's fine. We'll go about and do our business. Come check on it in a day or so. I did want to see about if I could put up a pic. Yeah, and see if I can find the one I want to put. Is that from the little girl? I think that is the drawing she made for us. A little dark. Let's see if shine proper light on it. Yeah, cool. Very well. I'll worry about putting up other ones and stuff later, but I wanted that one up first. That was a special one. That was really nice. Okay, so next up, of course, we could go into that cellar too. I don't know. Do we find that bit down there where?
Crypts is more a burden than that steel of yours.
But I'm not going to go in there. I know either he discovers it or we do. That there's a bit more down there that needs to be looked in on. So I say we'll do that later.
Who would have thought? Knights trading in wine while some witcher guards the common folk.
So I get out here a bit, then see if I can remember where it is that guy's where De La Croix was murdered at.
I've a daughter, you know. She's fit to wed.
That way was the Cockatrice Inn. Cockatrice Inn. Well, here's where they took the body. They brought it up here, but it flowed down river, right? Or did it come from over? I don't know where it was. I know it's a place that's right by it. This might, in fact, be it. So it may have flown down river. Maybe this is down river. Be the direction it goes in. That's it or not? We get another save. Awesome, girl. think we'll be looking into that wine wars here fairly early because it's so vast in what it covers the ground of. Like, it makes sense to get that started fairly early. There you go. For sale, huh? Dang. Well, you know what? We might not be able to. Yeah, he's not gonna comment on it yet because he doesn't know. This is probably after we talk to the boot shine. Maybe even after we when we learn about it, and then we'll come back here, and then he'll recognize that what this is about. Because right now, yeah, he girl has no clue. So for now, he's like doing as we've kind of explained it to be in our playthroughs. Geralt has sometimes has something similar to the Force. His Witcher senses call him to certain areas, and that's something's calling him, pulling him here, but he didn't yet know why or what. Okay. So yeah, that's where he killed him and dumped his body right into the drink here. So yeah, we'll go ahead and look into that. I'm definitely saying we're not going to finish that right now, as that's a bit of an involved one. It can be a bit long, but we will get it started. So we're going to have to venture our way, heading up north. There's so many side quests even in this game though or this expansion that are so memorable. I'm really looking forward to. Like I don't know that. For one, of course, the Gwent tournament. That's pretty fun. And what they've introduced in the new deck, that's definitely pretty cool. But as I said, this Wine Wars one that I enjoyed a great deal. Statues balls. I forget what that was called. Great balls of fire might be what that one's called. That one's memorable. It's because of the old guy that he's enjoying them boss. The knight who's kind of avoiding not wanting to get married. He's kind of putting it off and venturing out and not really doing. He's not really just trying to advance anything. He's just trying to kill time and not get married. But well, it's not a side quest. Well, there's a couple. The one with Vivian and Guillaume, that one is fantastic. That's definitely one of my favorites. So and it's not really a side quest, it kind of is, but it can take place within the main quest because you have to get I forget what creature that she's called, but where you the lady that is a white, is they called something like that, and she's collecting all the spoons. Oh, girl, get out your weapon, dude. These things could be dead, isn't it?
Time to end.
Oops, back. tree. This is going to be part of the quest right here. I don't know that I really want to go gathering info here. But this is part of it. So we'll come back to this. As far as Geralt knows, that was just some random, beast that he came across here. And these windmills have to be kind of a homage to Don Quixote, right?
Hey, the fairy cream of the land's chivalry has come for the tourney.
And the tourney's fun to participate in. I can't say that I like the horse race bit, or that it's not a race, but kind of, but it's a horse exhibition, I guess you could call it as. We have a mod that's gonna help us in that. Because if you've been following this Let's Play, you'll know very much that I'm not any good at the horse racing bit. I have beaten it, tourney without the mods and done it straight up. I think I've done it like that twice. Almost playthrough. But yeah, so we'll be the rest of it we will have to earn, but the horse exhibition part is basically there is no time limit, so we can just get things done. I don't care about.
Nothing to see here. Move along.
And we'll also be doing a bit where we help them construct their giant statue.
In Tucson, the first beacon to find a part without a loot.
Each time I come here, I enter the
Must remain calm. Most amusingly, the locals believe all that tribe.
It was obvious from the very beginning of the first time playing this that these two are wild about each other.
They claim it was cursed.
For 4 generations. That is how long my family has been producing wine.
Producing plonk unfit to drink, you mean? Which is exactly why you should sell Belgat to me, not him.
As a ducal clerk, I must look after the duchy's best interests. Belgard currently belongs to the treasury. The minister of the treasury has clearly expressed his desire that Belgard be handed over to a responsible steward. Yet, diverse troubles beset both your present holdings. Until you resolve them and thus prove yourselves competent, selling Belgard to either of you is out of the question.
Well, Happy? This is your fault!
Mine? You're deranged, woman! Hark, good folk! Be it known, Matilda de Vermentino is a cursed, spiteful lunatic!
Doesn't look cursed to me, just really, really angry. Ticked her off quite a bit, you have.
Truly, how would you know? A shrew tamer, are you?
Well, about the curse part, yeah, because I'm a witcher, but I think know all about women actually, though.
Better. A connoisseur.
I see we speak the same tongue. So tell me, the swords, you merely wear them to intimidate? Or do you actually use them?
Tools of my trade. I'm a witcher.
Not seeking work, are you? You see, I
Maybe.
wish to buy a vineyard. Belgard. Yet that bloody bureaucrat's not likely to sell it to me until I settle my troubles at home, at Coronata.
What kind of troubles we talking about?
It's botched in more ways than one. The herbarium, infested with monsters. My steward, gone missing, with an entire transport of wine. And someone's abducted my herbalist.
Lot of bad luck for one little vineyard.
If you ask me, it's that Matilda, her handiwork. A sugar-sweet face, a temper sharp as horseradish. So will you help?
Sugar sweet face, huh? Yep. Don't work for free, so we will definitely be trying to negotiate here.
Good look into it, but not for free.
That goes without saying. What is your rate?
15, 15 we'll try. How that sound?
Could you not reduce it a shave?
How about the bargain of $14.95?
Could you not reduce it a shave?
Bruh. $14.75.
Could you not reduce
Holy
it a
smokes,
shave?
you. $14.60, dude.
That sounds fair.
Man, all right, he runs a tough part, a tough negotiation. All right, sure, I'll help.
Sure sounds like work for a witcher. Yeah, I'll help.
I am really, truly grateful. Thank you. My vineyard lies east of here. You're sure to find it. Now forgive me. I must talk to that quill pusher. I might win him over yet.
I'm gonna have a word with her.
Psst. You're a witcher, yes? I heard you talking to that oafish ogre Liam. Disgusting man. The worst sort. First, seduces with a dashing gaze, the fair face, then reveals a coal-black heart. But that's all besides the point. I stopped you because I want to buy Belgard too. Alas, things are rotten at my own vineyard, Vermentino.
Strange coincidence.
No coincidence. I am certain Liam's thrown a stick in my spokes. Several sticks. My cooper and blacksmith both have mysteriously vanished. Man-eating plants have sprouted on my paths, and strange things are afoot on Pheasant Hill. The list goes on, but the crux is one. I must solve my problems at Vermentino if I'm to stand any chance of acquiring Belgard. Would you help me before you help Liam? I'm willing to pay more than he's offered you.
We need to talk about my reward. There's no way she's gonna take a price higher, right?
Fine. Settled.
Holy shit. Dang. Alright. Shit, could ask for more, man. Alright, well, she's more generous than he is. Alright, yeah, I'll help you too.
I can help. At least try.
Wonderful. You've no idea how much that means to me. My vineyard lies due west. I shall stay here for a time. I must make certain Liam does not pull some stunt while my back is turned.
Gotcha. Farewell.
That's
It's easier to find
like I
the
said,
part
that people
without
have complained about this quest as they see there's a lot of busy work, they think, but I enjoy it. I mean, yeah, there is a little bit of busy work to it, but I like that you have some choices here. You could help him, you could help her, you could end up looking in a little further and find out what's really going on, which is pretty cool. So we'll go ahead and look at this the board here.
To impress a woman. Here, all seek to make an
Yes, he will.
impression through what they do.
It can be interesting at times. I would not at all mind if a knight were to slay a giant.
Why I stand to put nothing aside for my dotage.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see here. So we can head back now to that area and see what we find over there. You're gonna talk to those I forget what the plants are called that attack and spit at you. I made mention of some of that, so you're out just coming across someone else has the inkling that he might want to go back and look into that. Pardon me, I'm a crew.
My, do I ever feel like doing absolutely nothing? Nothing to see here. Move along.
These are absolutely gorgeous. I'm not sure what kind of trees these are, but they
Cheap
remind me of. Well, from what I understand, I've never seen them, but I understand cherry blossoms have a kind of look like that a bit, maybe. I'm not sure, but it also reminds me of what the tree that I'm thinking of that I've seen called dogwood. A couple of times I've traveled to Portland in that area in Portland, Oregon. They had dogwood. It's really pretty, man. White leaves on them. And if they're not white leaves on that, then do forgive me again. I am colorblind. But that's what it looks like. You in a hurry? That's gorgeous, man. Like, even though I'm colorblind, that's what amazes me about this land they've created. It's so vibrant, even to my colorblind eyes. It's beautiful. So amazingly vibrant, beautiful. Is this gonna be place we just ran by? Now these, I imagine, are grapes for wine, right? Because I have seen plenty of those around the place that I was living at all them years. There was lots of those vineyards around. Oh, we're going by another notice board. All right. Come by it another time. This ain't the place. Is this the place that? No, I'm way off. Why is it? It looks like girl's looking in the right direction there.
The bones are aching again.
Well, I hear you, lady. Yeah, it's acting really odd because we're not running in that direction. Somehow it's acting backwards. Maybe I should change where I'm marking and then kind of reset it. Let's see. Face that. Yeah, that is facing the right way. Should have just followed the river, as I knew that's where it was by the river. Man, I do not know what that's pointing at then. I need to head back towards the river.
You make mountains out of molehills. Hey, over here, please.
I will. I promise. I do enjoy.
The days pass. The pile
Well,
of
they're
work
clearing out
remains the same.
the caves for them to use as wine cellars. That's
Got the
there.
shivers.
Might also be the same area where the guy is who wants to go about and take pictures. He developed a camera of wild animals and whatnot. That's another fantastic little side quest, man. Okay, forward to the right. hopefully won't get any other further bugs like this, though, about leading us in the wrong direction to where we're trying to get. Be it, though. That I do remember running by. But I remember if that was after or before we took on them little beasts. Is it now lit up as it should be? Or is that leading me astray? Straight from here. Yeah, do you see that big old X right there? Yeah, this was the spot. Okay, now it makes sense for us to kind of be looking into things.
A letter and a key. In a place like this? Ought to be interesting. Apparently someone's sabotaging operations at Vermentino, but the letter doesn't say who. Need to keep looking. Could still find out.
Yep, we will.
Looks like an Archospore killed him.
Arcus. We fought them in the first game, if I'm right. Any more comment on around here, little girl? Yeah, we will conduct a thorough investigation of this as we can. I'll just go ahead and take that off him so he quits glowing. I promise you, Geralt's not going to use the fish deck. Doesn't seem like there's anything else here. See? Get anything off of that, right? Get whatever that was, then was treasure itself. We've now got. All right, we'll make our way to this board and see what that's about. Spectacular. Did it ever state anywhere in the in this game or within literature or anything about, like, that seems like such a prominent mountain? It would have a name. Stands out very much so compared to the others.
Wants to play tag? You'd never catch me.
I think I know this place, but the one I'm thinking of as well. It has a pretty good side quest here. So many of these places have a similar architecture, though, too. So it's definitely get places confused.
Lamet, my friend.
Don't crowd around.
Oh, this is the one we come to with Anna Henrietta, ain't it? Or their expensive family wine is being
Head to the
sold
pheasantry.
down in here. Yeah. Yeah, I recognize that courtyard.
Those Coronata folk are worse than
Her Grace summoned from the north.
Get here.
and leprosy combined.
Rose be wet.
I've this burning, stopping sensation in my
Don't crowd around.
Okay. No, I think this is where we're going to end today's episode. I'm thinking maybe in the next one we may do Wine Wars. We may just completely look to knock that out. All right, like I said, I do enjoy it. I think it does kind of make sense to just do it in one fell swoop rather than playing it, you know, out here and there. So I think that might be what we do. But anyway, this was cool. I always have so much fun, man, getting in here, and it's like playing these sometimes on only 1 hour intervals.
Dare not down some red is a man whose wives like to thump. Oh, sir.
But sir, indeed. Yeah, people, man. But anyway, I always look forward to it, man. It's just so much fun. And like playing them in 1 hour intervals, man. Sometimes it's like, I want to go much longer, but yeah, all right. How we've been doing it, so we'll stick with it. Anyway, fantastic view. That's where we'll end it. I hope to see you guys in the next one. If you did enjoy this, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell to continue to follow along here in Geralt's Journey to The Witcher 3. I post these videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning at 7 a.m. So, congratulations. And like I said, I hope to catch you in the next one. Catch you all around. Later.